Delighted to be joined by Dan Sheehan. How does it feel to be back in the Ireland Six Nations squad?
It's great. I think there's already a buzz between the lads, coming in this morning. Everyone really excited about what comes ahead, and off the back of a good autumn series, it'll be nice to sort of challenge ourselves with another challenge of Six Nations.
Today's the first day back in. So what happens, I suppose, over the next few days? I know you're going to be heading off to Portugal as well to camp.
Yeah, today is sort of a admin day, kind of getting everyone settled in, maybe a few walkthroughs and a few meetings. But then from tomorrow, I think we're ripping in back here for a training, and then off to Portugal on Thursday. So that'll be a very important week for us to get the ground sort of basics in, and then rip into Wales next week.
And what's it like in the run-up to waiting for Andy to announce the squad? Is it nerve-wracking, anticipation? What does it feel like for you?
Yeah, there's good competition in most positions, so I think everyone is trying to put their best foot forward in their provinces, and then also when they come into camp. So I think obviously there is a bit of anticipation around it, but I think everyone is working towards the same goal, which is important. It's a healthy sort of working environment.
And it obviously helps as well when things are going so well with Leinster, unbeaten at the minute. So I suppose that really helps then coming into the Ireland squad to kick on and keep that momentum going.
Yeah, I think confidence is quite high in the Leinster camp anyway, and coming into here we'll try to bring that in, and I think in some ways you might have to start again, and it's a new group, play different sort of style, but I think on the back of Leinster sort of season we've had so far, it'll help.
And for you, you signed your first professional contract 2020, so it almost seems like you've been around for forever, but it's not the case. It's just been, I suppose, the emergence has been amazing to watch. For you, how does it feel, I suppose? It all happened, I suppose, very quickly, but it's been really exciting to watch. What's it like for you?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy 12, 18 months for me. I've always been playing a lot of rugby. It's just at what level, and the level has sort of increased over the last year, which has been brilliant. Enjoyed every second of it. So I look forward to kicking it on this year, because there isn't much time to stop and reflect. But which is brilliant, because I'm enjoying playing rugby at the moment, and there's such an exciting year coming up, which will keep me busy.
Yeah, it's such an exciting time, I think, around Irish rugby off the back of the Autumn Nations. Obviously New Zealand, the Test win as well in the summer, and now we're looking to the Six Nations. So is it hard to balance trying to, I suppose, get good results in the Six Nations and then looking ahead to a World Cup as well?
Yeah, I think it's maybe in the past, like you can get ahead of yourself when good results come, but I think the results in the past mean nothing really in a World Cup year unless you go to a World Cup and perform at a World Cup. So I think this Six Nations block will be massive for us. 5 big games of proper Test rugby to test us for that sort of similar environment over the World Cup. So yeah, I think the way we've got to here is brilliant, and the way we are prepared. But I think we need to raise it another level if we want to be proper contenders at the World Cup.
Yeah, over the last year, there's a lot of strength and depth within Irish rugby. The Emerging Ireland team, we could see the players coming from there, and the strength that has provided. I suppose that only is a good thing. It shows us competition for places within the team.
Yeah, definitely. I think the way the RFU have set up the games with the Ireland A, Ireland Emerging, has been great. Everyone sort of buying into the same systems, and multiple lads sort of competing for every position, which ultimately drives everyone forward. So I think we've had a great run up to now, and there'll be loads of games still before the World Cup. So I think coming August there'll be a lot of lads putting their hand up, and that's exactly what you want coming into a World Cup.
And can you bring me back to when you made your debut for Ireland, what that was like? I suppose walking into the dressing room and seeing players that you would have looked up to for years.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Especially my debut was the same day that Johnny made his 100th cap and Tig made his 50th. So to be part of that sort of day, which was a real special day for the squad, was brilliant. And to play in front of your family in the Aviva was brilliant for me. It's something I've always sort of dreamt about and probably didn't believe as a kid that would happen. And it was only in the last year, if even, that I thought it maybe could happen. So that the whole last year has been a bit crazy that I haven't really had time to think about. But no, it's good, and I'm enjoying it.
And what's it like for your family? I'm sure they're very proud.
Yeah, they've always been mad into rugby, so they're loving going to all the games. They've hardly missed one, and hopefully over the next few weeks they'll be at every single one at Six Nations. So they'd probably be my main driving force or goal that that I kind of use to motivate myself, because I know how much it means to me and to them. So it's been good.
And first up, it's Wales away, so a tough test there.
Yeah, definitely. I think you look at the URC and the Welsh teams have sort of come to life over the last few weeks. Osprey's playing very well. So I think Wales coming off the back of maybe a small bit of bad form, I don't think you can underestimate them at all. I think it'll be a massive physical challenge. They have a great pack. So we need to make sure that we don't tiptoe our way into this competition and make sure we come all guns blazing Saturday week.